The music's back!
Yay!
Did you miss us?
I missed us.
Me too. That 30 seconds or 60 seconds without us was painful.
Yeah, we just kind of sit in silence during the breaks. So we're like, I wish the radio were back.
You can watch it on YouTube at youtube.com/theCurliQtube. But yeah, so this is a late night format on WESU Middletown, 88.1 FM. I'm your host, Slepack. Hanging out with me in the studio is Liz Roche, the Golden Turkey.
Whoop.
And at this point last season, I'd usually ask my guests how exhausted they are, but at this wonderful new time, I bet you're super awake right now.
Yeah, I could take a nap. I'm
You
one of those
couldn't
people
give me
at
some
any point in my
enthusiasm?
day, like I'd be fine with a nap. Like I wake up, good nap time, right after you wake up.
That's true. Right after you wake up for sure. Then there's like a peak at around like 11 to 3.
Oh, and then like that afternoon drop when you're just like, I hate everything. I want to sleep.
5-hour energy.
No.
No, don't do that. That's bad for you. So, we've got excellent things planned for now. Wow. Okay. So, listen,
That's good, because I thought we had horrible things planned. Like, I thought we were just
now you
gonna,
know
like,
for sure they are good.
That's good.
Not great, just good.
Okay.
Not
we don't
Seth
need
Meyers
too
good.
much great.
Not
you know?
Seth Meyers good.
We don't want to overwhelm them.
No. Guys, I'm so excited for Seth Meyers. Anyway.
Couldn't tell.
So,
Yeah.
Liz and I both spend a lot of our time watching YouTube videos, and we're huge fans of this channel called SourceFed, and they make a lot of videos about all types of current events, important news, entertainment news, tech news, and more. But one of our favorite segments that they do is called Table Talk, where they get user-submitted questions, and then they just chat for 20 minutes.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And so what we decided to do is pull a bunch of questions from their site, steal them completely, and then we'll just talk about them here, because it's nice to get another perspective. And if you want to check out their perspective, check out youtube.com/sourcefednerd. And now I can tweet at them and be like, I talked about you, and then they'll be like, oh my god, let's be friends, and then we'll be friends.
It's a good plan.
I met Meg Turney.
You did.
Yeah.
And you said she was nice.
She was super nice. I was
Yeah.
so shy, though. Anyway, so I say we get started right after Liz reads our WESU disclaimer.
Ooh, fun. Let
Fun.
me get that. Okay. The views expressed on this program are the views of the individual broadcaster and by no means reflect the view of Wesleyan University or the WESU management.
Now do it as a turkey.
Gobble.
Sorry, continue.
This program may contain material not suitable for children or sensitive listeners. If you are offended by profanity, please tune out now. If you have questions about the WESU indecency and obscenity policy, please contact our board of directors at 860-685-7703, or you can send an email to wesu@wesufm.org.
Excellent job.
How'd I do?
Excellently.
Yeah, I realized as soon as you said that.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
let's just get started. Let's
Okay.
just brush over this awkwardness with some more awkwardness. We have a bag. Whoa.
Wow, that was loud.
That was cool. All right, so now you know it's real. The radio is real. You start.
Yeah, I was
You're
like,
the
what are you doing? Just diving on in there? Okay.
I folded them up really quickly,
know.
just as a heads up.
Okay, ready? Are you ready?
I
Are
was
you ready?
born ready.
Okay. What is one weird thing that you love that people would never guess that you love?
A weird thing that I love. This is going to take me some time, so if you have one locked and loaded, just go with it.
You. Aw, that's an insult and a compliment.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's a weird thing that I love? I get a lot of crap for liking cottage cheese.
Except from our friend Jack.
Yeah,
who
but
eats it by the handful.
yeah, I remember specifically like coming to school freshman year and just like getting brunch, and I do my classic Israeli like eggs, cottage cheese, and I guess bacon. That's not an Israeli thing.
Yeah, I thought Israelis mainly. I thought they eat a lot of like.
They eat a lot of bread and
Fruits and
salads.
vegetables.
They eat a lot of salads, but also like it's usually like salad, toast, eggs, cottage cheese, or
Okay.
yogurt. They eat yogurt with dinner a lot of the time.
Okay.
So I was like, this is cool, and I've like never gotten crap for it before. And then everyone was like, what are you doing eating that curdy white stuff? And I was like, it's great and it's good for you.
Yeah.
So that's a weird thing that I like.
I get people will. I use a lot of salt.
That's
Just
not
like on
that weird.
everything.
That's very
And
American.
I do use ketchup.
You don't use ketchup.
Not nothing.
I think ketchup tastes pretty weird. I
No, I'm
eat
not
it
a fan of
sometimes
it.
just for like the adventure of eating ketchup.
Yeah.
That's the extent of the adventure of my life is eating ketchup.
No, I just drown my things in salt and hope that I don't get a heart attack by the time I'm 25.
That would be very sad.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'll try.
All right.
That
was a weird thing that you didn't like, though. That's
what?
Oh, salt. That's not all that weird, though. Fine, you're so normal,
I
Liz.
I just got made. No,
Whatever.
like people will make fun of me for that. They'll be like, "Why do you use salt on like everything?" And I'm like, "Cause I like salt." What are you doing?
My turn.
What?
I just wanted you to hold
I was
it.
holding the bag open for you.
Oh,
God,
man.
I try to
Wait,
be nice.
this is such a
God, so you can't even do it
fest.
right.
No,
She's
I'm-
tangling all the papers. God,
Oh,
you're
man.
ruining everything.
Yes! I
Okay.
wanted this question so badly.
Which question
We
is it?
looked at a
Which
few
question?
of them, and this is the one that I drew. Okay. If you had to give up one of the three major American meats, chicken, beef, or pork, which would you choose? Keep in mind that each category holds a very important dish. Steak, bacon, or dinosaur chicken nuggets. Dinosaur chicken nuggets, though.
You just like that part.
Yeah, don't you remember, like, dinosaur chicken nuggets were, like, a staple of my childhood.
I was fine with the regularly shaped chicken nuggets.
You're such a buzzkill. What the hell, man?
Okay, beef.
Oh, yeah, because you don't like burgers.
Yeah, I don't like like steaks are fine, but they're not like, I'm not having a steak every night.
Right.
I will have bacon very often, and I will have, I can't get rid of chicken. That's my life. Yes, I would
So
just
very
continue
quickly
with straight beef.
I had a little time
Even pork I don't eat a lot, but it's a good point where there's like bacon.
Bacon,
Like,
right,
don't want
like,
to give up. I could eat turkey bacon.
It's not the same.
It's, you know what, it's not as good, but it also has that effect of like, oh, I'm not killing myself by putting this in my body. There's so much less
I
grease,
guess so.
and it's like almost a little enjoyable, like that healthy aspect. Like, you know when you're eating something
It's like,
healthy?
oh, I could be eating something worse right now.
Wait, yeah, you know when you're eating something healthy and you just like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
feel
for
the
sure.
health in it?
Sure, that's why I put spinach in everything I
Yeah,
eat.
I know.
Because it's like, I feel
Like grilled
great about
cheese,
myself.
spinach.
Yeah. So, these, like, important dishes, like, made it a lot harder for me. Because pork is a relatively new thing that I've been eating in my life. Not,
Okay.
like, I did not eat bacon until, like, middle school or high school.
Yeah.
Not because,
No,
just
I
because
had
it
a friend
wasn't
who did that,
available to
yeah.
me and I didn't know what it was. Like, I didn't understand the concept of bacon, so...
Because your parents didn't eat it, I'm assuming. Because, like, I had a friend who didn't eat it because her
I
parents
mean, we
never
ate,
had
like,
it in the house.
ribs and stuff. Yeah, but we never had it in the house.
Yeah.
I, like, had never had it before, and I'm very not adventurous when it comes to food. But then I tried bacon one time, and I was like, this is great. But chicken, I think chicken and beef I eat too often. Beef I like too much. Like, cheeseburgers are my life. And then chicken nuggets. Like, I feel like I do enjoy bacon more than I enjoy
I
chicken
couldn't, like,
a lot
I'd
of
have
the
to give
time.
up, like, my BLTs, my bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm not giving up my bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Ooh, bacon, egg, and cheese. Those breakfast sandwiches, though.
Uh,
But I think I'm going to have to go with the pork, and what's leaning it over is the health aspect.
that,
I
like,
eat so badly enough anyway that, like, I could spare some pork, I think. Because I don't
And
eat
spare the
pork
bacon.
not in bacon form enough to justify my
Yeah.
choosing pork. So
That's fair.
I'm getting rid of pork.
okay.
And you're getting rid of pork also. Oh, beef, right.
Because I'm not getting rid of my bacon.
Right. I don't
But
blame you.
I don't feel like I eat pork more than beyond bacon, really.
Yeah. Which is
Um,
why I had to let it go.
Like, I
Although
don't,
pork chops are great.
nah, they're okay.
I really like pork chops. I'll hold
Moving
it
on?
for you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's do another one.
Okay.
Rolling on
Shuffly
through.
shuffle.
Rolling on through.
Okay, I'm gonna take this big one. What are your embarrassing stories about the people currently around? Oh, so me. Do you have an embarrassing story for me?
Oh, for you or
About me.
you? That I can say on the air? No,
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding, dude.
low blow. I thought you were kidding at first. Oh, okay, keep.
Wait, I
think
am
so.
kidding.
Oh, okay,
No, I said I'm kidding.
Okay,
Dude, no. You're a good person.
thank you.
Embarrassing story.
What is the weirdest
Well,
thing
I
I've done
mean-
around you?
That you've done around me? Oh.
Is it my weird, comforting strokes?
Yeah. So Liz does
I
not.
try to be comforting sometimes.
She tries to be comforting sometimes,
Doesn't
and
work.
instead will claw at the side of your shoulder. And it makes no sense whatsoever. And I did it back to her the other day, and she's like, "Wow, you're right. That sucks."
Yeah.
That's not that embarrassing, though.
No. I guess not.
Do I have embarrassing? Like, do you have anything
No.
in mind that, like?
I can't think of anything.
Do you have anything about me?
I don't think so. No?
I mean,
I feel like we embrace our embarrassing
Yeah.
stories too much. It's just to be like, hey, listen to this hilarious thing that happened to me. Like,
yeah,
we're not exactly like,
I agree.
yeah.
The one thing that popped to my mind, which I was going to say about you, but is actually, I guess, more about me, although not entirely my fault, was our recent Lego movie snafu. But, which is not completely my fault, because the freaking movie theater
The first
in
one or
town,
the second one? Basically,
No, the second
okay.
one was definitely not my fault.
No,
the
yeah.
first one was both of us.
That was both of us.
But I
we,
managed to take all the rap for it.
We
but
tried very hard to see the Lego movie, and it took multiple tries to get to see it.
Long story short, we saw it. It was fine.
Yeah.
Moving on. It was fun. It's a very fun movie.
Yeah.
Take your kids.
Yeah.
Take your grandma. She'll love it.
Grandma always likes the Legos. That's a weird sentence.
Grandma always likes the Legos. Okay.
Question.
If you ever won the lottery, how do you plan on living out the rest of your life, and how drastic would the changes be?
I'd pay for college.
That's a good plan.
I'd pay
I
for
think
college.
I would do the same.
I'd pay off my parents' mortgage. We'd live like that.
What do you mean, like that? Like, I mean, okay, let's say how much
I don't
money
think we
did
change.
you-
I don't think we.
What's the lottery right now?
I don't know.
And
I'm just gonna assume a lot.
yeah, okay. Let's say 10 million.
Okay.
So easily pay off school, easily pay off
yeah.
mortgage.
Vacations.
Yeah?
We never go on vacation. No, my dad would probably hate that. We're getting a dog then. I don't care what my dad says.
You
I'll
could
buy a house for the dog. Like, not even like a dog house, like a separate house
right.
for the dog.
That's exactly what I envisioned.
Need a dog. If anyone has a dog they want to give me,
Here's Liz's phone number. It's 555.
give me dog.
Give me Doge. Much Doge. Very
No,
loud.
yeah, automatically pay off college, mortgage.
Yeah, I
My
agree.
parents have any debt. Because I still live at home, so it's not like, oh, I'd spend it on me. Like, no, I'm just going to spend it on my parents. Not even to be, like, kind or generous, but because I live with them.
Right.
So when they're in debt, like, I'm in debt.
Right. And then would you save some for your future life? Or?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably still get a job.
Right, yeah. I don't think I would want to live much differently.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine. I live in a pretty, like, not segregated neighborhood, but it has varying levels of affluence. And so there are levels that are like the biggest, richest people. And they have, like, mansions where they live. And I don't understand the appeal of living in a giant house like that.
Yeah.
Like, I much prefer, like, a normal-sized house
Yeah.
and many dogs.
Oh, so many dogs.
So many Doge.
New question?
Yeah, let's do a new question. You can pick it. Oh, you're picking for yourself.
I'm thinking
Fine,
for
whatever.
myself. All me. Okay. Which post-apocalyptic event are you most likely to survive? Rise of the robots, zombie uprising, or alien invasion? I'm gonna let you answer first. 'Cause I...
Wait, so robots, zombies, aliens.
Yeah.
I feel like zombies, I'd be a goner.
I'd
I would
die.
just cry
Yeah.
and, like, die.
I'd slow people down. I just throw myself at a zombie.
Take it. Sorry, I happened to glance at my phone and my dad says that if my dog pees again, you can have it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, I'll gladly take it.
No,
Just
you can't have my
I'm
dog.
assuming he means if it pees in the house, not just if it pees.
If it ever pees again. It's apparently reaching that level that if it ever excretes anything again, like, it's just getting the axe. Okay, not good jokes. So, apocalypses. Yeah, zombies, I feel like, or I could end up being, like, really awesome.
Yeah.
And just like punching everything. Getting like a fancy gun.
Just
and
a
like,
lot of punching.
pew pew pew. That's the sounds that a successful zombie
Would you be
apocalypse
the
survivor.
Jesse Eisenberg of real life?
Did I see that movie?
Zombieland.
I didn't see that movie.
Really? It was good.
Yeah, I heard good things, but that is irresponsible.
Sorry. I'm banging the mic.
Okay, so robot. I feel like against robots we have no chance. I feel like the best bet is that the aliens are not that malicious.
I feel like
and that
if the aliens want to come down and just like control society, like I can totally do that. I can totally just be like, yeah, whatever you say.
Obedience award.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, which would be you most likely survive? Like, you can't reason with zombies.
That's true.
The aliens, if they're like, hey, just do this, we'll leave you alone. It's like, done.
And maybe they'll have some like good suggestions.
Like, if they're saying which would you survive if you fought back, none. I'd be dead. Yeah. We'd all be dead. Like, all these like underdog stories of people like. Good thing that it's all fictional.
Yeah. So robots definitely worst case scenario, I think.
I don't know.
Because
kind of robots.
Because think about it, zombies are actually dead. They're really just like trouncing around like super slowly. I don't know what I just did with my body, but
maybe just because I'm picturing like all those zombie robot uprisings that happen in like Futurama.
Yeah, they end up being pretty incompetent. But like I feel like I'm thinking her style robots.
I didn't see her.
That are like super smart and like.
So computer.
Can just do anything. Yeah, like, computer smart. Like
computer invasion.
Yeah, not Bender.
Like
robot invasion.
Like Terminator.
If Benders were coming down, like we'd just all be buddies.
Man,
it'd be
that'd be great.
We'd get a double-decker couch. It would be wonderful.
Lego movie.
Yeah.
But you. Oh, so you mean like Terminator stuff going on? Terminator's scary.
Yeah. No, I think.
I mean, I love that
any
movie.
robot takeover is going to end it terribly. I think zombies has the potential to be like really cool, although like I'm not in the greatest shape. No, aliens is best case scenario.
You'll probably outrun a zombie.
Not forever though. They live forever. Actually,
I thought you like whack them on the head and
like
then they
evolutionarily.
Die. Oh, okay. Tell me about the evolution of zombies.
No. About humans is that like the benefit of being upright is that we can run. Not as fast as other animals, but much, much longer. Like, in theory, we could run forever.
Is that right?
Or at least our ancestors could. We probably can't.
Probably.
We're fat, okay? We're fat and lazy.
I think I picked the last question. It's your turn.
Oh, because you picked it for yourself. No, now I'm going to pick it for myself.
Fine.
I don't need you. I need you.
Stop it.
What is the weirdest thing you have ever walked in on? How did you react to this?
You had an answer for this.
It keeps being the questions that we happen to have looked at. There are so many questions in that bag.
I know.
I didn't answer this. So...
I like your answer to this.
I mean, I can't remember if I was actually there for it. But in theory, the weirdest thing I walked in on is it was my friend's birthday. And for his birthday, it was decided to get one of our other friends, who is known on the airwaves as Radio Dad, but is currently taking the season off. Maybe he's not going to like that I said who he was. Never mind. So, essentially, I found him in his boxers with really nice Post-its from all of our friends upon his body in order to surprise our friend.
It was a human birthday card. It was great.
A human birthday card. It was really cool.
I think the weirdest thing was then walking in on him singing "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" when Cameron walked in.
That was hilarious.
That was pretty great.
Oh man, we have cool friends.
Yeah, they're okay.
Is that
also? I didn't technically walk in on this, but I did see it today, where, and I think they're listening. 2 of my friends in my house have a room at the end of the hall. When you open the door, there's like another wall there that's the side of their closet. And they decided to cut out pictures of their face and paste it onto the walls. So they leave
guys,
their door was open today, and I was walking past, and you just look down, and you just see their faces staring out at you.
That's terrifying. Why would they do that? I'm not coming over anymore. That's true.
So I don't know if I walked in on that, but that's a thing I will walk in on
Very soon.
very soon.
Coming soon to a life near you.
Yeah.
Let's do another.
Question.
Let's do another. Let's do another.
Okay. This one. Okay, this is the one that's really okay. What is one movie that you liked and most people didn't, and one movie you disliked that most people did?
Oh, well, my dislike, I talked about this last week too, but I really don't like The Notebook.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
And you agree?
Yes.
Oh my god. Kindred spirit.
How did you not expect that from me?
No, I mean, it makes sense, but like...
It's like, hey, I'm going to just bother you
Thank
until you date me.
Oh,
It's like, no, go away.
That is not the foundation for a healthy relationship. Oh, God. Sorry, I get really riled up about The Notebook.
No, I don't. I don't.
And a movie that I liked that most people didn't? I can't think of one right now. But my first instinct is, which doesn't apply anymore because now I'm surrounded by a lot of people with more similar interests. But when I first saw Scott Pilgrim versus the World, everyone I saw it with thought it was really dumb.
Really?
And I was the only person in the people there that
God, you love that movie.
It. I love that movie.
A lot of people I know love that movie.
Yeah, because it's great.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can say that granted, it's not like the most plot-wise, like most put-together movie. It definitely has its flaws. But just the way that it's done is so appealing to everything in my nerdy sensibilities.
Yeah.
And they just did it so well. Oh, man. Let's watch Scott Pilgrim now.
Okay.
Okay, bye, guys. We're going to go watch Scott Pilgrim. That's what I want to do. Yeah, but that certainly doesn't apply anymore because now everyone I know loves
everyone
it.
knows that movie.
It's phenomenal.
It's a good movie.
It's one of my favorites.
One movie that I didn't like that everyone else did was August Rush.
You didn't like?
I did not like that movie.
Oh, that's a cute movie.
Eh.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I do remember. I went to see that. It was like 8th grade, I want to say. 8th grade. I had just gotten bangs. I remember that period.
Yeah, you
anyway,
did.
Stop it.
Sorry.
So we went for my friend's birthday, and afterward we came out of the movie, and I was like, and they were all like, oh man, that was great. The kid was so funny. Hamo so talented. And I was like, that was so bad, guys.
No.
And I was talking. I was like, yeah. And the end was so like cheesy when the two parents. Spoiler. When the two parents like.
Spoilers for August Rush.
Okay. Just in case. The two parents, like, come up to the stage because they recognize that this is their son who they've, like, basically abandoned, like, they haven't seen for his entire life. And then they realize they're both at the front of the stage and turn and look at each other. And I was just going on about how stupid the end of the movie was. And one of my friends goes, well, what did you want? A plane to come and hit them?
Like, she's so right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another movie of that genre.
I
mean, I really didn't like Gravity.
Yeah, I know.
That's another one,
Yeah.
which I thought was a
I don't know
poop fest of a movie.
I don't know one that I liked that other people did.
I wasn't thrilled by Avatar.
Never saw it. Or I started it and I didn't.
Like, it was
Never really
like,
finished
alright, like, it's cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty overrated.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's one.
I wonder if movies that I like that most people don't like.
Yeah, that's what I can't. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Blurb of concern. That's not the word I was looking for.
Do you want to move on? One last question?
I guess so. I'm gonna keep thinking about this
Alright.
though.
It's your turn.
I want you to hold it for me.
Okay, I
because
will.
I need it. If you had to choose somewhere to live other than the U.S., where would it be and why? I'm going to let you answer it, but I have mine locked and loaded.
Canada?
Yeah.
I'll go with Canada, too.
It's fun. It's the best
It's
place
right
ever.
there, you know? It's convenient.
It's so
and
close.
it's good.
And they just have all their business together.
They do. Yeah, that was,
Moving on.
Okay.
Canada.
Canada? We're going Canada, guys. Not going to Canada, just going Canada.
I'm going to Canada.
Okay.
I think. That's the dream.
Oh, if you were in a Truman Show type world, except more realistic, that was pretty realistic,
Oh my god.
with a family and friends that you loved, would you want to know the truth?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
wonder,
no.
what do you think happened post-Truman Show to that guy?
Oh man, I'd rather. I'm gonna have to go the ignorance route. Only by the logic that what if what we're living right now is a Truman Show? Like I could not deal with that. I don't think. I think I would lose my mind.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think I'd be able to work outside the system, and know that I'm being watched constantly. Oh nope, heebie-jeebies. I have them. Take it away. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to know. Would you want to know?
I don't know.
I'd want to know, like, as I'm dying. I'd want, like, the producer to be like,
No, that
life
would
was
just
a
kill me
lie.
quicker.
Yeah, I mean, you're dying already.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Like, if
wondering
I was
like,
to tell you, like, this is a show. Which is funny because we're on a show.
I know.
But, like, that your whole life
you're
has been
right.
a
That
show.
would like, that would throw me. But I think I'd want to know.
But imagine living your life after that, though. Like, I would not be able to deal.
Yeah.
I'd rather just... Because it's very similar to the whole... What if we're a computer simulation thing? Like,
I don't much worry about.
I would... No, that's like a real scientific theory that people are considering.
Yeah.
That it's very possible that we're the computer program of a computer program of a computer program of someone who has made a... Like, you know? Which is something that I would hate to know about. Because then it's like, what's the purpose of anything?
Yeah.
If everything's predestined and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I wouldn't... Nope. Ignorance is bliss.
maybe just to be contrary to you, but I think I'm gonna go. I want to know.
Liz.
Yeah.
I have something to tell you. Your life is a lie.
Oh no.
The cake is a lie. All right, want to squeeze in one more as like
we can totally
shoot
do
out
a
an
real quick
answer?
one.
Real quick.
What is it?
What movies are you looking forward to seeing this year?
Oh my god. The Wes Anderson film.
Oh
Wes
yeah,
Anderson.
Grand.
Budapest Hotel.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
Very excited. There's something.
Okay, I'm
Dying.
excited to. I'm excited. Hold on. Okay.
Wow, that's...
I'm excited to watch you reluctantly go see the Muppets movie. Okay,
yeah.
my thought process, because
That's
G
true.
does not like the Muppets, and I saw,
Okay, no. I have no problem with the Muppets.
You're not a big fan of the Muppets.
I just didn't grow up with the Muppets.
Yeah.
But I went to the Muppets movie very excited about like this childhood world that is going to be opened up to me, and I thought it was very childish and silly. Yeah. But I will see it only because Tina Fey's in it.
I knew that as soon as I was watching the trailer, I was like, oh, Adi's not going to see this movie, but yes, she is.
I'm so predictable.
It's wonderful.
Yep.
Okay.
So, as much fun as this is, we've got to cut this party short.
Oh, no.
The cops have arrived. They're
Oh,
breaking
no.
up the party.
Oh, no.
But actually, we're just out of time.
Oh, okay.
So, we're going to take
You made me nervous there.
We're going to take a quick break. Gabriel the Machine is lined up for your... I wrote viewing pleasure because in my mind, radio can be viewed.
Yep.
YouTube.com/theCurliQtube. But, yeah, so
In this case, it can be.
let's take a break now.
Bye.
Goodbye.